EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchich here with your outlook for May 7th, 2024. It is Tuesday. The Tuesday video forecast is proudly sponsored by Mark Damiani Painting Incorporated. We're about a month and a half into spring now, and it's getting warmer, and it's time to plan for the outdoors. Let Mark Damiani Painting get your house ready for the outdoor season. Whether your deck needs a pressure wash or staining, or those faded shutters or front door need a fresh coat of paint, they can help with that or any exterior painting that you may need this year. They are family owned and operated with over 40 years in business. You can't go wrong with their exceptional attention to detail and great customer service. Servicing the southeast PA counties of Montgomery, Bucks, and Chester. Call them now to schedule a free estimate at the phone number above me here in the video, 484-571-9233. They are Mark Damiani Painting Incorporated, proud sponsor of the Tuesday video forecast. Yes, I am transparent again. I didn't feel like changing once again. I'm wearing green, and I have a green screen behind me, so you're a little semi-transparent here. It is a kind of like an army green color, so it's coming through a little bit. So there's that. But today we're going to have improving skies from what we've seen over the last couple of days. So we have had a miserable weekend. We knew that. Yesterday started off that way with plenty of fog and some drizzle, in fact, in the morning at some spots, and then we had some clearing gradually throughout the afternoon, and that's what we have today. So today is going to be a partly cloudy day with some patchy morning fog early on, but the precipitation should be located far to the southwest, so most of our region is going to be with partly cloudy skies or partly to mostly sunny skies, in fact, after that early cloud cover disappears. Here's the NAM high-res future simulated satellite. This is starting off at 7 a.m. And you can see across the southern half of our region, at least, there's going to be the opportunity for a few clouds to start, but that's going to quickly disappear as we move this forward, and then just a mix of sun and clouds throughout the remainder of the day. So it should be a pretty nice day today, and then we're going to have increasing clouds during the evening and overnight. We do have a little bit of showers coming through in the overnight period, but not much. The Storm Prediction Center has a marginal risk for severe for Wednesday. That is technically for this, which is technically after midnight, so it's not Tuesday, it's Wednesday, right? But this just falls apart. There's nothing really to it, okay? Just a few isolated showers that will go from late Tuesday night into early Wednesday morning, and very early Wednesday morning. This is looking at 8 o'clock in the morning, and it's just about ready to move out whatever's left, and that's it. So no severe weather with that. It looks like just a few showers, and that's it. Once we get into later in the day on Wednesday, there is a few pop-up thunderstorms that are possible, but I think it's going to be largely across far northern Pennsylvania, nearest the New York-Pennsylvania border, and you have some more across the southern Delmarva here running south, but that's about it. We really don't have too much here, just isolated opportunity for a quick thunderstorm here. Not looking at anything severe. I can't find anything really severe on the soundings. Like I said, we don't have really high dew points this year. So when you're trying to look for severe weather, you can't just look at an SBC outlook and see that there's a marginal risk, slight risk, enhanced risk, whatever, and just go with it. You have to actually look at the soundings and look for things that can mitigate the threat. We don't have the dew points that are very high here on Wednesday, so it's going to mitigate some of this threat. It is a little higher in the afternoon, so you could get some storms, but they're going to be, again, very few and far in between here on Wednesday, so I don't expect that there's going to be much. So we're looking at today, temperatures 74 to 82, and a very nice day today. It's just going to be a little on the humid side, with an increasing clouds tonight with those showers that we talked about in a few spots after midnight, which is this right here, okay? And then Wednesday is going to be solidly in the 80 to 85 degree range, okay? So don't get used to this if you're in the 80s here on Wednesday thinking this is the new norm. It's not. We're going to turn cooler after this point, as we have talked about ad nauseum over the last couple weeks, whether it was in the long-range outlooks that I do on Friday. We are going to be in a cooler than average period that's going to last for a couple weeks once we get past midweek, okay? So Thursday, we have this system here Wednesday night that's going to move toward the region. That's going to give us these showers and thunderstorms, again, mainly near this New York, Pennsylvania border. With that, we get a break in between on Wednesday night, and then Thursday we have scattered showers and thunderstorms favoring the afternoon and evening hours. We're going to have to watch for some severe weather with this. That would be right in these areas right here, okay, right there. That's where a severe weather threat here is on Thursday, and the reason for that is because the low pressure driving it is sitting right here. So north of the low pressure is going to be the more stable air. Southeast of it is where you have a little bit of a warm sector here that's going to get a little bit of severe weather. I think it's going to be more favoring the southern Delmarva region for any severe activity here on Thursday, but the rest of us just looking at showers, maybe some embedded thunder, and that's it. During the day here on Thursday, again, it's going to be favoring the afternoon onward for that to occur. And then Friday, we have some residual showers with a trailing shortwave that will be possible mainly in the morning, and then it will start to move out in the afternoon. This isn't really that much here. Going over the NAM here for beyond Wednesday, as we get to Thursday, there's really not. This runs out of range here. We have to go over the 12-kilometer version to go beyond this. And again, if you have anything Thursday that's going to be noteworthy, you'll be down here in the southern Delmarva, and that's it, I think. We don't really have anything to deal with anywhere else except for a few showers in our northern areas, and that's it, okay? Once we get beyond that, now the weekend, everybody's worried about the weekend. The weekend is not going to be a repeat of the last weekend. I've said that yesterday. I said that. I'm saying that again today. Saturday is going to be a mix of sun and clouds, maybe partly to mostly cloudy, we'll call it, but it should be dry for most areas here on Saturday. It's Sunday we're going to have to worry about with this weak shortwave right here moving through the Ohio Valley. This is kind of like the equivalent of a clipper-like system that you would see in wintertime. There's not much precipitation with it, but this clipper-like system is going to move through their area on Sunday, would give us some scattered showers, it looks like. So the better of the two weekend days is going to be Saturday, but it is going to be cooler this weekend as we get to Friday and Saturday. Temperatures are going to be the low to mid 60s for highs, and then Sunday kind of middle 60s, and then we get in the upper 60s by the time we get to Monday. Monday should be a dry day for most areas, just an isolated shower left over, and that's it. But it does look like it's going to be not nearly as bad as what we saw last weekend, where it was just in the 50s. It was chilly, it was rainy, it was raw, it was damp, it was just miserable the entire weekend. I don't see that happening as a repeat this weekend. Now Sunday, even though it's going to be you'll have a few showers around, it's not going to be as much as it was on this past Sunday, and not nearly as cool as we saw this past Sunday with temperatures in the mid 60s, not mid 50s. There's a big difference. So you got to look at the silver lining of things. I know the timing is kind of poor with the weekends, and I hear the complaints on social media all the time about this. It's nothing we can do about it, so I don't know why you complain about it. It is what it is. It's spring. It's what it happens. It's just poor timing. So when we get to the weekend, at least we can salvage one of the 2 weekend days. That's a bonus this time of year because it's a very wet time of year to begin with. And, hopefully that holds through the end of the week. We'll continue to update that throughout the remainder of the week, but it does look like Saturday is trending better at this point than it looked yesterday. Sunday, you might have a few showers to deal with that trailing shortwave. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is our outlook for May 7th, 2024. Have a great Tuesday.